Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The world is on fire. From Tehran to Washington, from Moscow to Beijing, tensions are reaching levels unseen in decades. What happens next could redefine global politics, shift alliances, and change the future of Europe, the Middle East, and beyond. Stay with me, because in the next 15 minutes, we will break down everything you need to know about Iran, the United States, China, and Russia, and why this is a story that affects you too. The immediate crisis. Iran is currently facing the largest wave of civil unrest in years. Protests over economic hardship, corruption, and political repression have now turned into nationwide unrest, with reports of hundreds killed and thousands arrested. The government has responded with massive security crackdowns and even nationwide internet blackouts, making it harder for the world to track events in real time. Meanwhile, the United States is sending strong and public warnings, suggesting that all options, including military action, remain on the table. Israel is also on high alert, preparing for any potential escalation. And as tensions rise, Europe is watching closely, because any conflict here could have serious consequences on energy, migration, and security. Why the world is watching. So why is everyone watching Iran? Because this is not just about Iran. This is a test of global power. If Iran's leadership were to falter under internal unrest or foreign pressure, the consequences would ripple across the Middle East global energy markets, European security, and the credibility of international alliances. And this is where it gets interesting. US strategy. What we know reports suggest that the United States has reviewed detailed contingency plans, precision air strikes on military and nuclear targets, cyber attacks to disable command systems, operations designed to influence Iran's political leadership. These plans don't guarantee war, but they signal high readiness and a willingness to act if tensions escalate further. Trump and US officials have been clear and vocal, leaving no ambiguity. America is watching closely. Iran must tread carefully. China and Russia, the silent giants. Now, here's the puzzle everyone is talking about in Europe. Why are China and Russia, Iran's closest allies, staying quiet and restrained? The answer is strategy. Unlike the US, both Beijing and Moscow prefer to operate behind the scenes, providing diplomatic and technological support, conducting joint military exercises quietly, avoiding open public confrontations that could escalate into a global war. They understand one thing clearly. If Iran falls, the same pressures could one day be applied to them. And that is why they are waiting, calculating, and watching carefully. The global stakes. Here's why this matters for Europe. Any conflict in Iran could disrupt oil and gas supplies, sending energy prices soaring. Regional instability could trigger mass migration toward Europe. Military escalation could force NATO and EU nations to rethink their security strategies. In short, this isn't just a Middle East problem. It's a global problem. The BRICS factor. Meanwhile, China, Russia, South Africa, and other BRICS nations are holding large-scale naval exercises near strategic regions. These are not just training drills. They are signals of support for Iran and preparation for potential conflict. Europe should take note. While the world sees open tension between the US and Iran, major powers are maneuvering quietly behind the scenes. And this silent war could determine who controls the next global balance. What could happen next? Experts warn that any miscalculation could trigger direct military engagement, regional escalation affecting Turkey, Iraq, and the Gulf, cyber attacks on critical infrastructure worldwide, a sharp rise in global energy costs, and Europe would feel it immediately. So the question is, will diplomacy hold, or will events spiral into a broader conflict, conclusion, and call to action? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a turning point. Internal unrest in Iran, US threats, and the quiet calculation of China and Russia, all of these elements create a volatile mix. Europeans need to stay informed because these decisions affect security, economy, and international stability. Subscribe now for full analysis, share this video to keep your friends updated, and let us know in the comments. Do you think diplomacy will prevail, or is the world on the brink of a larger conflict? Thank you for watching and stay alert.